Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So we are getting in on this red makeup look today that I'm so excited about. I don't know why the last couple of days I've been wanting to do a red look. Like I wanted to do red everything, even red eyeshadow. Low key almost did it, but I'm really glad that I went with this look instead because it came out so good. A graphic red liner with red stones and a red lip and dewy skin and a red top and chichi galore. Like it just came out exactly how I wanted it to, and I'm so happy. Even though we did have mic issues in this video, we got it done, and I hope you guys are excited. If you guys have been like feeling uninspired during the holiday season and want to try something different, try this out because the way we make this liner happen is unlike anything I've done before. So I hope you guys are excited to see this video go down. Before we get started, as always, thumbs up, nice comments down below. Subscribe if you guys aren't. We do everything on this channel. We do makeup, we do home videos, we do hauls, we do cooking videos, and we do drinking videos. So it's a wild time here and you will not be disappointed. And if you guys are an existing subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. You guys know I love you all so much. But yeah, that is it for the intro. Let's get into it. I'm like wired on coffee and I really am excited to go take photos and like capture this look because it is freaking awesome. Anyways, without further ado guys, let's go and get into today's video. I'm so excited for today's makeup look. You guys have no idea. We are playing with red. As you guys can see, it's going to be like a graphic liner with gems and stones and a red lip and all that good stuff. It has been a long, and I mean a long time since I've done something kind of graphic and different. I've been feeling so inspired to play with red. I don't know what it is. Like I want to do a red look. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do, so I went on Pinterest for inspiration and came across these photos. And shout out to these ladies right here for being the inspo in today's look. So they're all a little different, however they're somewhat alike, so I'm kind of grabbing a little bit of each one and making my own look out of it. I'm ready and I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow for today's look. I already went ahead and did my eyebrows and I put on my shadow base, and the products I use will be listed down below. For my eyes today, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude palette. This is her new palette and it is so pretty. First of all, these shades are stunning, but I'm sorry to let you guys know that I'm only gonna be using 2 shades and they are like the most minimal shades in this palette. I'm gonna use the shade Hypnotic and Irresistible, and those are gonna be like the lid colors. We don't really need too much shadow for today's look, but we just need a little bit. I'm gonna pick up Hypnotic and I'm just gonna go right in my crease and kind of go back and forth. I'm doing this to mainly define my lid space out. Since we're doing graphic liner, we don't really need to go above and beyond and do all these things. It's just gonna go right in the center. And this is just gonna help give me a crease so that the eye doesn't look flat. And then towards the front, I'm gonna rotate the brush. Just right here, we're gonna go ahead and move it up a little bit so it's not so bare. But you can see immediately the difference between both the eyes, just how much open this side looks to this side. Perfect. Okay, next time I'm gonna do the same thing again, just hit it right in the middle of the eye and work side to side. So for my eyelid, we're gonna grab the shade Irresistible, and this shade, oh my god, wait till you see how stunning that is. It is so pretty. So I'm actually gonna apply it all on my finger, and we're gonna use the one with the broken nail because it's actually easier to dip in there with it. But I'm gonna just tap this right on the lid and just go back and forth and lightly tap it up into the crease. I mean, you could do a brush if you really want, but I think your finger will work just great as well. That's pretty much it for the shadow. I know. It's such a pretty palette to only use 2 shades in here, but trust me, less is more for the shadow for this look. I just have to have a little bit of shadow just to kind of give it a little bit of something in there, you know? You can do more if you want, but I think with the graphic liner and the stones, this is like a perfect amount of shadow to put on. One last thing I'm gonna do too before I move into everything else, I'm gonna pick up Hypnotic again, get the same brush, and just kind of go over Irresistible. You know, just make sure it's nice and blended, make sure it looks even. As always, make sure there's no line of demarcations anywhere. So before I move into the eyeliner, I want to add a little bit of an inner corner highlight to my eye. So I'm going to be using this highlight from Artist Couture. It's called Cocobling. It's a loose highlight, and this one has a little bit of like a silver finish. I kind of want that. I want it to be kind of like white silver on the inner corner. So I'm going to just hit, oh yeah, exactly what I want. I'm gonna hit right in there and work my way up. So I'm doing this now because it is like a loose pigment. I kind of just want to make it get settled in already, so that when I do everything else, we don't have that problem. Next, we're gonna go into the eyeliner, and I know you guys are gonna be a little shocked about this. I do not have a red eyeliner, so we're actually gonna be using liquid lipstick to achieve the eyeliner. And we're gonna be using this one from Fenty Beauty. It's a Stunna lip paint in the shade Unmatched. So I know, it's crazy, but I think it'll work. I really do. I'm confident it will. I honestly tried to get red eyeliner before and then I kind of forgot about it, and didn't order it. So we're making this work, okay? So what I'm gonna do is actually add the liquid lipstick to the back of one of my products just to kind of lay it on there. And I'm gonna apply this on with the MAC 209 brush. This is really important that you have a good brush to apply it with. MAC 210, 209 are the best. They're not too flimsy. And I find this to work a lot better than actually using like an angled eyeliner brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the entire brush into the product, really saturate it so we don't get any like skips and bumps and whatnot. We're gonna just pray really quickly to the liner gods that this comes out right. I think it's gonna come out good. I'm positive. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to mimic the way I do my regular eyeliner. I'm gonna do it pretty thick, and then I'm gonna do the end part first, and then from there make the graphic part, and then do the rest of it. I think it's coming out pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna go to wipe. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I'm gonna go to wipe off the brush on a paper towel. I heard that your angle where you create the wing should be from here. It should be diagonal of that. So I heard it on TikTok and it makes sense. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead now and work off of that line. And now here, connect it. Thankfully, the Stunna lip paint dries really nicely. So we shouldn't have too many issues with it, but I think it is also important to build it because right now I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of pink, which is totally normal, but we need to build it up. Once it dries down, like layer 1 dries down, we'll go ahead and add a little more. I'm gonna now just gonna add some to the front of the eye. I've never in my life done red eyeliner, ever. It's cute. So the reason I'm doing like a pretty good amount too is because we're gonna be adding lashes and the stones. We wanna make sure that there's enough room. If we do it too thin, the line won't even show up. Okay, layer 1 done. I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry down, do this side off camera, and then come back and we'll relayer it again. Here we go, liner is done. So I'm gonna add another layer because I do think that it is kind of sheer on that first application. So let's go to make it a little bit more deeper and go back in. So same lipstick, just going to add more. And now that it's dry, this should be perfect. Okay guys, bad news, my mic just went out after I did the entire liner application, so I have to voice over this entire part, so bear with me. For the graphic liner, this is where it gets kind of a little scary. Start right where that tail of the liner ends, and instead of going like we normally wear the liner, we're gonna go ahead and work our way up. Now this may feel and look a little uncomfortable at first because it is a graphic liner, it's different. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and do a line up, and less is more when you first apply, trust me. So do a little bit, and then from there, go to the middle of the eye, sketch them on, and you're gonna kind of wanna map out the way you want the eye to look. After you're done mapping it out, then I go back in with the liner, pick some more up, and then build it, but always do less in the beginning. Also, what's great is that this liquid liner isn't runny at all. It's actually like a little thick, so it's nice because it's easy to like work around versus some liners. If they're like so watery, they'll run, they'll get everywhere. Now, if you mess up, you go a little too thick, you use too much, or you just need to clean it up, your best friend is going to be some concealer and a small brush. My favorites are the ones from Toofaced Born This Way, and then this small little brush from the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill collaboration. This brush is so small and so detailed. It's gonna be perfect for cleaning up areas that you need it just to look a little bit more sharp and in place. You guys, I'm so sad I had a voice over that. It like breaks my heart because it is so crucial. Like all the details and all the little tips and tricks I teach you when doing graphic liner is so important. So I really hope that I made it make sense for you guys. But we're here, we're moving on to better things now, and we're gonna go ahead and get stoned on the eye. Not that kind of stoned. We're gonna get stoned with real stones. So shout out to Get Stoned for sending me these beautiful stones. So the other day I showed a box of my Tragic Michael gems that I purchased, and the owner of this brand, her name is Meg. She's a small business here in SoCal. Actually, she's in the 951. So shout out, girl. We're 951 sisters. But she pretty much saw my Tragic box of gems and was like, let me hook you up with the gems for my site. They're really good. So she sent me a bunch, like so many. She also sent me the applicator, which I'm so thankful for. And after she sent them, I went on her site to look at them and saw that they are so affordable. So going forward, I'm going to purchase them because they're only $4.99 for a pack like this. And she like hooked me up so much. I want to return the favor back to her by giving her a shout out, but also purchasing from her in the future as well. So pretty much we're going to be using these beautiful stones on the liner portion of the eye. I'm not going to break it up because I think I just want the magic right here and then the other part to be its own moment up there. But let's go ahead and fill my lash line with these stones. So we're going to use the red one, and this is so cool. It's actually wax. So when you put it in here, it picks it up perfectly and makes it easy to apply them on. In the past, when I've used stones, like I've had to do so much to like get them to like go on my eyes. So this is honestly heaven. And all I'm gonna do is add a little bit of duo, and I use the little liquid duo, which I normally don't like this for my eyes, but for something like this, it's perfect because it dries so quick. So we're gonna place this right in the middle just to kind of get it going. And I'm actually gonna work both eyes at the same time so we can go kind of at the same pace. And honestly, this is gonna really take my eyeliner to the next level. Like, it already looks so good like this, but can you imagine it with the gems all on there? It's a little bit more festive. It is more time consuming as well, but it's so worth it. You know what's good too about these gems? They're so fun to play with. You don't have to do a whole eye. You could do just like one on the inner corner, one here, one there, which is what I did the other day, and it looks so pretty as well. But I think the red on red is gonna be fire. So, oh, I said I was gonna work on this eye. Let me go and work on the other eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put some cute time-lapse music and time-lapse it so we can get it all done. I also wanna time-lapse it because I'm still kind of mad that my mic went out. I'm not over it, okay? It played me, I'm hurt. Okay, this looks so, so cool. I love it. And then what's cool is this little thing also has like this little metal device. So it cleans up like if anything moves or you need to move it up a certain way without lifting. It's perfect. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a few more. I feel like we're almost done. Since these are kind of like, they're not thick, but they're not so little. If I end up putting too much on, I'm gonna go outside of like the graphic liner part, and I feel like it's not gonna look as clean. I'm pretty much gonna end it right where it kind of stops, and then that will be it. I'm so excited. So I think we have one more to put on this side, and after that I think we will be done with the gems. There we go. I think we are done with the stones. Oh my gosh, this looks so, so pretty. I may add another one here later on, but I think for now we are in a good place, and I'm really happy with how everything is coming out so far. So now that that's on, we're gonna move into some eyelashes, and today we're gonna be using my favorites from Beauty Creations. These are the lashes in Daydream. They are perfect for this look. I think they're perfect for any look, but they're so nice because they flare out perfectly. I think it's really gonna finish off the look, and I love that they're not too heavy, so they're not gonna like overpower the look either. So all I'm gonna do is kind of cut a little bit off on the sides. I always just take off like the end so it doesn't poke my eye out. Have you guys ever felt that burn, that initial stab in the eye? Ooh, it's painful. It's not good. It happens with every lash too, and it's normal because they make them for everyone's eye shape, but do yourself a favor before you put lashes on and always snip that off. Thank me later. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on. Actually, after doing the stones, I questioned if I should have done the lashes first, mainly because I feel like the stones aren't like so perfect. I'm new to this, so I felt like the stones were gonna get on my actual lash line, and some of them did, but it's a learning process. And I feel like it's like a perfect amount of lash on the eye. Ooh, all right, there we go for the eyes. I am obsessed, and I really like how I can still see like the stones with the lashes, because sometimes certain lashes like really hide everything and you can still really see it. I think in the future I'm gonna do my lashes first and then from there place a liner on top. That way it's a little bit more even, but I think for the first time doing stones like this, it looks really good. So now we're gonna move into my complexion, and I know you guys are gonna be mad about this. I'm not gonna be doing my complexion on camera today just because I really wanted this to be focused on the eyes and the lips. So when I come back, we'll finish off the lip and the rest of the look. Honestly, you're gonna blink and I'll be back. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Checking the teeth. I just had some Hot Wing Cafe. I don't know if you guys ever tried it. It is so good. They have these like cheesy fries and wings and buffalo sauce and ranch and all this goodness. So just had that for dinner right now, and I went down there looking crazy, bacon and eating. It was a vibe. It was awesome. I have everything going on right now. We are baking, and I'm gonna finish off my under eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with the Huda Beauty Nutty Nude palette, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Spicy and Hypnotic. So Spicy is gonna be more like a burgundy shade, and originally I wasn't gonna do do like much color underneath the eyes because I didn't want to take away from the red, but I do feel we do need to add a little bit of color. Also, I want to point out that the liquid lipstick does bleed a little bit, which is totally normal. So if you guys have like a better option in a red like eyeliner or a really long wear lipstick that like doesn't move, I would recommend maybe putting that on instead. What is so cool about this look too is that you can do like any eyeliner color inside. I thought about doing red. I think that might be a little too much. So maybe I'll do just brown and just to kind of like seal it and soften it up and just kind of finish off the eye. But definitely you could do anything, honestly. You guys, the eyes look so good. And I am so sad that I'm not going anywhere. Nobody goes anywhere these days, you know? I'm kind of sad about that. I'm gonna be keeping it real simple under my eyes with the classic OG Costa Riche liner from MAC. So this is like the most beautiful eyeliner for your waterline for any eye color, especially if you have like hazel or green eyes. Oh, this is magic underneath of your eyes. This has a little bit of red in there, so it really helps to brighten up, I think, the brown in general. You're gonna see right now how different my eyes look when I add this. So I'm gonna roll this like just right on my waterline, and it fades beautifully too. So if you put it on, you're like, it's too much, it fades, trust me, but it's like a beautiful fade. Now, another reason too I'm adding eyeliner all the way into here is because, like I said, it did bleed a little bit. So oh, see the difference? Look at my eye. Wow, I look like cockeyed or something. Look at the difference in my eyes. Like, this is eyeliner, this is no, and I think it just looks incomplete without it. So definitely eyeliner is a vibe. I would recommend brown over black, and I would really recommend this one. It's so good. But I have been a lover of this eyeliner for so many years. Like, it has a little bit of red. Think of this being like a beautiful terracotta MAC brown script kind of eyeliner. So it's got those beautiful orangey red undertones. So it's gonna really help to warm up the eyes, make it stand out, but like finish it off so nicely. And then after I'm done doing that, here is the trick to get your eyeliner not to bleed. You gotta go back in with this brush right here. I'm gonna pick up a Hypnotic and Spicy, which, just for reference so you guys can see, it's these two shades. So it's like a plummy color and a brown one. And the trick is, after you're done putting liner, and you guys saw that I went pretty low, especially in the tear duct, you wanna set it. By setting it, you're just kind of sealing it so it doesn't move, and if it were to move, it would not get past that area. My pet peeve is eyeliner running right here. Like, I can't when eyeliner runs. So just seal it, I'll lock it all in, and you are done. So I think that's it. And I had actually a little bit more spicy on the end. I feel like the end of my eye is where I need the most amount of like loving and smokiness to just kind of finish off the corner. Oh yes. Oh, this is looking so good. And I haven't even done my hair yet, so I don't even know what the finished look is gonna be. Fuego, fuego, fuego. I'm gonna do my under eye mascara at the very end. I'm actually gonna do my lips first and then dust away and then finish everything off. So for lips today, we are gonna use the KVD Everlasting Lip Pencil in the shade Outlaw. And then I'm also gonna add MAC Nightmoth. Usually I always go for Kat Von D or MAC lip pencils. I think they are the best formulas. They're long lasting, and I think that they have the best undertones. For reds, I feel like so many reds have so much orange in them, and these have like a good amount of blue. So they don't, I don't know, they just look the best. Like, they just have a blue undertone, which is what I actually prefer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start lining my lips. Finish it off. I'm gonna start off with the Kat Von D Everlasting Outlaw Lip Pencil and start at the top of my lip, and then from there go to the bottom. I just like load up on this, so go ham. Wow. All right, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with MAC Nightmoth Lip Pencil. This is like my holy grail lip liner for reds or berry tones. It's like the best. So I like to just kind of go over the red to deepen it up and give it just a little bit more contrast. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I should have actually paired these together, because see how it starts to kind of flake a little bit? It flakes because I don't think they're like the same formulas. I think I should have stuck with maybe MAC Cherry. It's rolling off like kind of weird. I think next time I'll stick with Kat Von D and Kat Von D formula together, and then these two together. I totally forgot that it could happen like that. For my lip color, I'm actually gonna use this one from Too Faced in the shade Lady Balls. So I was gonna use the Fenty one, but this one does have a little bit more of like a burgundy berry kind of shade, while I want the lips to be like true red. So I think this one will work better. And it's funny because seeing them together, like this looks very orange and this looks more like a berry red, but I think we're gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna hit the middle. Oh yeah. And honestly, I am such a fan of this Too Faced formula. It's so nice and comfortable. Okay, this looks so pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dust off the baking and then do some bronzer and some highlight to finish off the look. And after that, we should be pretty much all done. But oh, I love the way this look came out. It's looking so nice. But the final touches are really going to seal this makeup look. So I will be back in just a few minutes to show you guys the finished look. We are all done with this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, but what do you guys think? Honestly, I think this is a really cool look. I think it's so pretty and different, and it's something that I honestly would wear out. Like, I feel comfortable with this. I think it's really cool. I love the stones. I love the graphic, the lip, like the whole look is fire, guys. Even the chi-chis are on fire right now. It's a bomb look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you guys did enjoy it, please sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys recreate it, I would love for you guys to tag me so I can repost you. Or if you guys have like a twist you want to do to it, I don't know, make a candy cane on the end, do it and tag me and show me. This is the look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Lastly, I want to mention that I did drench my skin in the Maybelline Glass Skin Setting Spray, and this is freaking heaven on your skin. It's so bomb. It actually makes your skin a lot more dewy than the Glow Recipe. A little bit more heavier when that comes out, but oh, it's fire. But anyways, final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.